Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to my one block world. I feel like we're really starting to get settled in here, and as I was loading in, I saw a little pig over there, which is slightly concerning, but also a little bit expected. A couple episodes ago, actually in between episodes, all of our pigs died because they got struck by lightning. Yeah, you know, it never happens until it happens, but the pigs did all die, so the next time the villager trader had some pigs for me to trade, I definitely traded for them. But I currently only really see one pig over there, and I definitely traded for two, because why have one when you need to breed? So I fear the other guy might have fallen off the edge at some point. Because I guess we missed the villager spawning back in. We spent a lot of time in the Nether last video, so that is probably why the other one fell. But I guess we'll just have to wait for the next trade to get the next pig. But for now, we've got the one, and you know what? One is better than zero. One is actually quite useless, but we'll pretend it's fine. We'll pretend it's fine. If you get on land, you'll move a lot quicker. My guy. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'll try to get you a friend as quickly as I can. But for now, you're all by yourself. That's okay. All of our other animals are doing well. I'm starting to collect lots of eggs. I don't need these eggs. I'm simply collecting them because I also don't want to throw them. And it seems like maybe one day I'll need eggs for something. I'm sure I will. It always comes up. But for now, we'll just let them be. But hi, welcome to my one block world, where everything started out as one block, and right now we've got all of this built. This is a work in progress. As soon as I get more glass, this will be a little home for the bees. But for now, they're just chilling out here. And we do have a wandering villager somewhere around here, but he appears to be missing right now. He does that. He disappears from time to time. It's kind of his thing, but I'm sure he will reappear eventually. But for him to reappear, we kind of do have to stay in the overworld, and I've kind of been exploring the Nether a little bit, so maybe I finish filling in some of this dirt, and then we see if our villager gets back to us. Because I would love to speak with him and see if we can get the second pig, and if he has any other interesting trades for us, because he's also been the main way we've been getting sand to make our glass. We can craft sand ourselves, but I believe the crafting recipe for that one is just a little bit expensive, so it's easier to just trade for it. But speaking of trading, we have also recently, in the Nether, discovered trading with the pigmen. And I'm still really interested to see if perhaps there's some custom little drops. Because so far we've only traded a couple pieces of gold with them, and the drops have been relatively what we expect to see. But I wonder what would happen if we kept trading and if we get any fun, interesting new trades. Because we know mob drops have been tweaked a little bit. We know this especially from our mob farm, because while we get regular mob drops, you know, your bones, your gunpowder, your zombie flesh, we do also get fun, interesting trades. All of this has been gotten from these guys, and you can probably see some of the chests. Like, we get a lot of fun stuff. So it's interesting to me to maybe see if the mob drop pool in the Nether is going to be any different, because I feel like it would be. But what do I know? Okay, let's just throw some stuff in here. So that's why I've really been enjoying exploring the Nether a little bit, just to kind of see what we can find over there. And we'll definitely be doing more of that in the future. But for now, I just kind of want to wait to see if our villager comes back and what trades he has. But I was struggling a little bit in the Nether. I feel a little bit safer there now. I've got a sort of plan in action, but also, as one of you so very, very helpfully pointed out in my comments on the last video, I can wear gold in the Nether, and the zombie pigmen will still be annoyed when I attack them, but the regular pigmen won't just attack me because I'm wearing gold and then I'm not a threat. And I completely forgot that that was an option. So I will definitely, if I go back into the Nether with the purpose of doing trades, I will definitely be wearing some golden armor. So I might as well just make a quick pair of boots before I go. And then we should be good to just travel a little safer in there. Maybe I'd do a little expansion project as well, just to give ourselves some more space. But for now, I think it'll be important to just try and do a couple trades. Okay, there we go. We've got our boots ready to go whenever we go into the Nether. I'm just double checking if I have any more gold. I feel like I probably do. Yeah. We'll take some of this with us. Just a little bit to do a couple trades. And I guess while we're waiting for a villager, and this also works double because it helps the villager get here quicker. But while we're waiting for the villager, let me just a little bit of mining. And first, let's eat. Okay. Let's see if I still got this. It's been a while since I've done any of this. But that's Silk Touch. I didn't want that to be Silk Touch. That's okay. And we just break stuff. There we go. And we're so very close to 10,000 blocks broken of this one specific block, which is insane. I feel like I still remember the first time we were in this world, you know, breaking the first blocks, and everything was so new and exciting, and we didn't even know what blocks this had. And now, you know, we know everything. Now, it's just the same every time, and we just kind of are able to break blocks and have a good time, and that's awesome. I do really enjoy just breaking this block. It's kind of a little bit like gambling because you never know what you're gonna get, but it's also just an infinite resource, so that's really fun to just be able to break stuff and get everything you could possibly want. Well, not everything, but you know, a lot of stuff, and that we can use to craft other stuff. And I've really been enjoying that. So hopefully, while I don't usually tend to show too much of this block breaking in videos because it can get a little bit repetitive, and not everybody likes the repetitiveness, hopefully you have been enjoying me breaking this block, because this really is what this world is all about. We started on this one block, and this was all there was to our world, and now we can see everything around us that we've created from this. And I am pretty happy with the progress we've made so far. And you know what? That's what it's all about. Starting somewhere small and seeing the endless possibilities we have in this world. And they truly are endless. As far as the eye can imagine, we're able to do whatever we put our mind to, which is very fun. And I've been enjoying that. I'm also just doing this to get my villager back. He tends to come back when we break a bunch of blocks. And hopefully, one of these episodes soon, maybe I'll do some off-camera breaking of this block, but hopefully soon we'll reach the 1,000 blocks broken, not 1,000, 10,000 blocks broken mark. I don't know why I'm so excited for that, but it just feels like such a big number to have broken a singular block 10,000 times. And like, yes, we've been in this world for a while, but at the same time, it's kind of crazy that we've broken the block this many times. Oh, I really do truly hope one of these days soon we get an upgrade template. Because imagine having netherite armor, netherite tools, life would be awesome. But we just have to be a little bit more patient. That's okay. We can be patient. I hope it'll be one of the nether mob drops. Or potentially something we trade for with the pigmen. I think that would be the coolest. But unfortunately, we have to wait and see. Oh, that was the wrong... Okay, there we go. And we're getting a little bit of gold as well, because we do want to trade some of that. Oh, that was confusing. For a second, I thought the block was gone for good. It wasn't, but I did think it was for a second. Imagine we get to 10,000 and the block is just gone. No, that'd be silly. Surely that would never happen. Surely not. Okay. Let me go throw some stuff out of my inventory for now, so I don't have to worry about not picking up the netherite. Okay, there we go. We're getting some stuff. Let me break this one because I did forget. Okay. And we put the rest of our stuff away. You know what? A decent quick little mining trip. I do miss, you know, mining in the mines, but this isn't too bad either. Just breaking the block. And that is our inventory pretty much cleaned out and ready to go back into the nether. While I'm here, I might as well just smelt some of this and turn some of this into... Yes, there we go. Well, just a couple extra little things to trade. Our villager has not yet returned, which is sad, but he will come back eventually and we can see what's up with him. I don't know why I went in that room. I just felt like walking there, I suppose. I was trying to kill the time. Now, these guys can go back in here. Don't need to go into the nether with them. It's rather safer for me to leave them over here. Let's take off our nice boots and go in our golden ones. And head into the nether. Now, the nether is a scary place. I have died more times than I care to remember in the nether. But at the same time, I feel like we've developed a little bit of a method to this madness. Are we friends? We are. That's wonderful. However, as soon as I hit them, are these guys also going to be mad at me? Probably. I feel like they will be, and that's okay. I need to kill these guys so that I can then walk across this bridge to aggro the zombie pigmen. Those are the real money makers. What are you doing up there? Okay, there we go. We drop. We pick up the drops at the very least. Whoop. What else do I need? My inventory is a mess. Okay. I forgot to aggro the zombie pigmen. Okay, let's first focus on trading a little bit, because that's what I actually came here to do. And then, I'll get some XP. We just throw some. There we go. You'll see it. There you go. Okay, we got some nether brick and quartz. We haven't gotten nether brick before, so that's a pretty good drop to get. Let's see. Over here, we got our first crying obsidian. Okay, I'll take it. Some leather is nice. I won't say no to leather. A fire charge. Okay, so far these drops do appear to be normal right now. Let's have a look. Fire resistance is always nice. I do believe crimson roots are somewhat normal. A little bit of obsidian won't do me any harm. Nothing too exciting so far. I want this little guy to grow up. Will he grow up? I'm sure he will eventually. Okay. We're getting a couple upgrades. Still nothing too unexpected, though. So I feel like, at least for now, the verdict is we get normal drops from these guys, normal trades. I don't know the trades that well to be 100% sure that these are all 100%, you know, the same with the high chances and whatever. But it looks to me all to be normal drops. I'll just finish the stack that I had. But I wouldn't be too surprised if we get nothing too exciting. Which isn't to say that the rest of the Nether doesn't have interesting drops. Because at least the zombie pigmen, I believe, have had changes in their drops. Okay, now our inventory is full. So we'll do the last of these trades. And call it a day for these guys. But I do feel like it was a worthy experiment. It is a good way to get access to some materials we don't already have access to. I think the gravel is a really important one here. And I think I need a new chest. But I think in the grand scheme of things, nothing too terribly exciting. The nether brick we do not have access to, so that's interesting. Blackstone, of course, we do already have access to. It's a good way to get string as well, now that I'm thinking about it. String has been a little bit difficult for us to get, so I definitely don't mind having that one. Okay, let me see. Okay, actually these guys can go back in here. Didn't know why I take them out. We're gonna need a little bit more space in some of these chests. I think I need to build a couple more chests, but that is a problem for the future. For now, let's just deal with the mobs and see where it gets us. Okay. Almost perfect. There we go. And now we've aggroed the zombie pigmen. Oh, the time is so exciting. It's one of my favorite activities. Now that it's a little bit safer. Because there's just something so very exciting about just swinging the sword and getting all of the XP. And these drops are also really fun. So I've really been enjoying this. Also, yes, I did add blocks there so they can no longer climb over the edges towards me. Smart decisions all around, I'd argue. Oh, these guys love all the gold that's on the floor here. Which I think just makes this, while this isn't necessarily, you know, a mob farm to the highest extent, hitting any of the zombie pigmen gets all of them here, and then the zombie pigmen dropping gold gets all of these guys here. So it is actually a pretty decent little setup we've got going on. Okay, come fight me then. Don't just shoot me from the distance. So I think this actually setup is greater than I ever thought it would be. And that's saying something because I died a lot over here in the first few days. So to now kind of be safe and comfortable is quite nice. Okay, maybe I don't just, you know, jump up there though. And we pick up all of the drops. And apart from the melon seeds, it is all pretty much what we'd expect it to be. So we can't be complaining about that. And I think we go back into the overworld and just see exactly what we can do with all of this. Let me just put these all into one sword really quickly. Because why not? Okay. And then let me think here for a second. Let's grab these guys. And I'll probably do some organization here off camera. But at least we have just a lot of our little gold nuggets, which I love to use for making my carrots. And other than that, let's see what else we use them for in the future. But you know what? I think it was a good, successful mission. I got in and out of the nether, no problem. Yes, you know, our nether base isn't all too big and we got a lot of expansion to do. But from what we have there, we are able to be safe, which is a very nice bonus. We somehow had exactly enough gold to make a stack. It's good. Won't complain about that one. We learned that I believe there's no changes to the trade tables for the pigmen. And that so far, the Nether, while scary, has been conquerable. And with the addition of the golden boots, we'll be a whole lot safer than we ever have been. Who knows if we'll ever get our netherite upgrade template. I'm still holding out hope to maybe trade for it one day or to have it as a random mob drop. Maybe it needs to be a more scary nether mob than just the zombie pigman. Maybe we get it from a ghast. We'll have to see. We'll have to continue experimenting. But what is this world but an exciting learning opportunity for us every single time we're here? If you have any ideas, tips or tricks for me, definitely let me know, because I'm learning as much as you are, and sometimes I need a little bit of help, and sometimes I need just a few little fun advices or tips or tricks you want to see me do in this world that don't necessarily have to change the course of everything and can just be for fun. But definitely let me hear how your day's been going. I do always appreciate hearing from you. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye bye!